This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Face it, Tigers, you've hit the jackpot.
That's right, kids. You hit the jackpot because you listened to 124, and now this will be 125 episodes of the Ultimate Spider-Cast.
Wow! 125 already?
Yeah!
It seems like just yesterday we started up this game podcast.
Time flies when you're flipping your way downtown. Anyway, I am Phil. Join me as always. It is Spider-Girl.
Lilith Hellfire. Hellfire.
Yeah. So yes, what are we doing for episode 125? More Spider-Girl, our last Spider-Girl episode. Issues 4 and 5. A new villain, and one I think some of you may be familiar with. If you can see, if you're watching this video and you can see that background art, yeah, you kind of know who's coming.
Oh yeah.
Tongues are wagging, kids.
Literally.
All right, so should we get into these? Because
yeah, let's just jump into it.
Yeah. So issue 4, the Dragon King. So what do you think about this cover with all that text on it? Do you like that?
No.
No.
I like something that could be a poster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just not my particular forte.
Do you think they were just worried it's like maybe the Dragon King's not going to bring the kids in, so we have to like put oh look, May's parents finally learned about her dual identity.
Yeah, basically.
Cover date is January, so is that 99?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the originals were 1998, so yeah.
Yeah. So yes, the title Deadly's the Dragon King.
Oh boy.
Tom DeFalco writer, Pat Olive penciler, Al Williamson inker, Dave Sharp letterer, Bob Sharon colorist, and Bob Harris chief. So of course, yeah, May's parents are yelling at her about being Spider-Girl because guess who's all over the news?
Classic Parker behavior.
Because someone had to flap their gums at that Fantastic Four museum last issue.
I mean, what do you want? What do you want?
I'm just like, I mean, I know it's her parents, but every issue when I first read these, I was just waiting for her to turn around and be like, I learned it from watching you, Dad.
Exactly.
Don't tune me out, young lady.
If only she could.
You think being a superhero is some kind of game? It cost me a leg. It almost cost my life.
Oh, emo Parker. They're the best Parkers, aren't they?
I mean, I know Mary Jane wants to keep her daughter safe, but I'm just again, the other thing I was waiting for is every other panel for Mary Jane to just like get a coughing fit. Hypocrite.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, oh, but I bet you if we had a boy. I'm surprised they didn't go there.
I know, but I was waiting for Peter to be like, you know what? Yeah, I did it a couple decades, but then, you know, I learned my lesson.
Did he though?
Boy, stop me.
He only stopped when he lost his leg, you know.
Well, and had a kid.
Supposedly.
Oh. But yeah, Mary Jane tries to calm him down and he leaves, and so May thinks she's on her side, but she's like, can you blame him? You acted very irresponsibly. Yeah, I saved a bunch of people. Wow, how bad am I?
I know.
And again, like May says, like I'm not doing anything he wasn't at his age, at my age.
It's different when you're a parent.
He had a good reason to. Mary Jane's like, May, right? And I'm just a little girl playing dress up.
I mean, to be fair though, does she have to be a superhero in New York City, in Marvel New York City? No, she doesn't.
Well, that's where they live.
You know what I mean? If you didn't want her to be a superhero, move to Pittsburgh. No offense.
I know exactly. Move out of town. I mean, Aunt May's dead. I mean, I don't think. I mean,
sell the house. Move somewhere nice.
Unless Anna's wandering around somewhere. I mean, they don't have any family in New York. Yeah, move. I mean, cost of you can't move to Pittsburgh. I know you're making a joke, but I mean, cost of living is going to be less.
Yeah, sell that house in Queens and freaking you can get yourself a nice place anywhere else other than California.
Exactly. And Maze just goes to school again, Midtown High, which isn't in Midtown.
Lies.
She's like, yeah, he had a good reason because his uncle died. So again,
sound familiar?
Future will take a drink. Yeah, she's thinking great.
I know. I'm just like, well, I'll take a drink in the present as well.
But even she's thinking, but guilt shouldn't be the only acceptable motive for donning a costume.
Ooh, burn?
Aha! Burn. Exactly. And again, it's like, yeah, remember when the Flash had that until Jeff Johns got his hands on him? Burn.
He just wanted him to make him fit in with all the popular kids. That's all.
Yeah, no, everyone has to have like a dead parent or a dead wife or something.
Yeah, man pain. That's the only reason to be a hero.
Stay tuned towards the end of the year as me and the boys cover the actual Green Lantern issue where we get the definition of fridging.
Oh, tag me. Let me know.
Okay. Yeah, it probably won't be till like the fall because I mean we're going through the Green Lantern 90s issues and we're gonna get the cow by fall, I think.
Nice. Somebody get Gail Simone on the phone.
I know, I should be like, hey, you want to talk fridging with us? Oh Lord, but Moose and Jimmy are at it again.
Can they just shut up and kiss already? Obviously, this is a latent homosexual attraction.
Whoa.
Is it just me?
What?
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
Coach made me run extra laps because he heard I was picking on you. And again, Moose could be like, maybe like, hey, I learned it from watching you, Coach.
He's evolved, okay? Coach has evolved. Leave him alone. Let him be. He's a much better person now.
But May's thinking about getting in between them again, but she's like, that trick never works. Maybe it's time you learn to mind your own business.
Boom! Yes! People do not know the value of minding their own business in the Marvel Universe. Just have some snacks, sit back, relax. I'm just saying.
Here, I just hear a little Hellfire now. Mind your business.
Just mind your business.
But Moose shoves Jimmy right into the janitor.
Oh, not the janitor. The janitor has enough to deal with.
Carlton T. Hackmutter.
You knew he was gonna be a villain by the name. Come on, Carlton Hackmutter.
What a fancy name.
Come on.
I know, seriously, with that fancy man name. Oh, yeah, you knew something was up.
I'm not a fancy man.
I've been sweeping these floors for more years than you've been alive, and you punks are all alike. He's
not wrong.
I know. You have no respect for me, the school, or anything else. Go on, waste some teacher's time. Juvenile delinquents, every last one of them. Who is this, Lilith Hellfire?
Basically, get off my freshly clean floors.
I love they carrying his mop bucket down the steps. This job wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the lousy students.
Be the nighttime janitor, duh.
I know.
That's where it's at.
Seriously, yeah. Just a nice empty halls. But again,
duh.
They fill the halls with garbage and treat me like I was one of the old fixtures. I hate them all. Oh my Lord. In fact, I would have quit years ago if I didn't need the money to keep my collection current. Yeah, kids, and it's not Pokemon cards.
Nice.
What are these like? It looks like weird gargoyles and dragon sculptures.
Creep alert! Creep alert!
Like that medallion, a one-of-a-kind piece all the way from ancient China. The dealer even tried to convince me it possessed certain mystical properties, but I knew that was just a con to up the price. Sure, Jan. Again, we're in a universe with aliens and supernatural beings, but yeah, curses, phooey. Pff, what horse? Horse pucky. And then switch scenes to see May and her friend Courtney in the library. They're talking about Jimmy.
Jimmy! Where's Timmy?
Courtney's like, we have to do something before Moose flattens him, and May's like, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure we have.
Oh, damn. Did you see what Russell wrote?
Wait, where's Russell? Oh, there he is. Let's put Norman Osborn up against his true foe, Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Yeah!
Burn! Love it. Love it. Love to see it.
Was Gwen of age? I believe so.
Questionable.
I mean, yeah, there was a huge age gap, but I thought she was at least 18. Yeah, Russell, he's not a pedophile. I mean, he threw
his kids off the bridge with the girl. So
I was gonna say he impregnates and tosses legally aged girls off of bridges.
Still, Chris Hansen could do a report.
Don't sully Norman's good name. Yes.
Chris Hansen does other things. Well, he used to anyway. Than to catch a predator.
Okay, it's been a while since I heard Chris Hansen's name.
Well, he's a washed-up joke now. I mean, he has like his YouTube channel. It's Google it. It is an absolute clusterfuck, and I'm here for it. It's very interesting, honestly. But anyway.
So while the girls are talking about Jimmy, oh look, it's Coach Thompson.
Ooh, Coach Thompson.
We missed yesterday's basketball practice, Miss Parker.
Oh, classic Parker jeans.
I was just waiting for you're a flake, just like your old man.
Exactly. I was literally like, is he gonna say it?
Soon we'll see you on the court later. She says, I'll be.
Could you imagine your high school bully being your kid's coach?
I know.
That's definitely a reason to move. I'm just saying.
Seriously. Your team's counting on you, but they don't know about your spider-like powers. Again, is it really fair to compete against normal teenagers? No hyphen here.
I mean, as long as she doesn't dunk because no offense, because she's on the girls' basketball team, it's fine. Come on, there's like 5 dunks in the history of the WNBA, okay? I'm not talking out of school. I used to be a huge WNBA fan. Huge.
Oh boy. But and again, basketball, yeah, does the WNBA really pay as much as the NBA?
It doesn't. You might as well just be like a lawyer if you want to make money. I'm just saying. It's not fair, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Although, and it's not like it's the 90s and early 2000s where women even get the deals, because I had the Cheryl Swoops. They don't have anybody big in the WNBA anymore, so. But again, they really haven't made an effort to make it a thing anymore. So.
And again, like we said, who are they going to attract if you're not paying the money, too?
Well, they did it for the love of the sport. It should be done. But you should pay them at least. They don't even make a quarter of what the boys make. So it's just do it for a scholarship and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It could be worse. They could force you. You could be good at baseball and they force you to play softball.
Yeah, true.
Yikes. Let's not get into that.
Well, yeah. Yep.
Talk about a league of their own.
There's no crying.
Enough 90s. Enough 90s.
There's no crying in podcasting, Lilith Hellfire.
Tell that to Charlie.
Oh, burn. Oh my. Why was he crying about?
I don't know. He's most likely to cry on the podcast. I'm just saying. Not me.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
I'm that kind of freak.
A superior freak, if you will.
Or you got something else down there.
Oh, that went perfectly.
Anyway, at the Daily Bugle, we see the mysterious publisher. Ooh.
Oh, I want a new drop for when you say the Daily Bugle. I want like the little dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
No, not that one. Like the little military bugle.
I know. I need to get one.
That works.
Meanwhile, at the
DJ Khaled.
at the Daily Bugle, yes, the mysterious chief. The television and net news are all over this Spider-Girl story. You know,
Salacious.
the net, that internet.
Oh God, the Sandra Bullock movie was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yep. But yes, the original Spider-Man. I believe the Bugle has a proprietary interest in this new wall crawler, and I expect results.
Proprietary interest. It's like back in my day, that's all we sold our papers on was the shenanigans of Spider-Man.
And old man Billy Walters is like, I got much more on the story too. Then why is she here? She should be digging up an exclusive. Look, Billy's all gray now and has that mustache.
Poor Billy. Life has not been kind to him. That's all I'm saying.
Is the chief always like this, Mr. Walters? Let's just say he has a real
Yes.
itch for anything spider related. You're new here. You're unfamiliar with the paper's less than cordial relationship with the first web guy. A relationship that unfortunately ended rather tragically. Suspense. But meanwhile, May's meeting her uncle Phil, quote unquote, for lunch. Hot dogs. So he's like, I assume this has something to do with this Spider-Girl hoopla.
Hoopla? What is this? Turn of the century?
But she's like, why did my dad mention something? No, he goes out of his way to avoid any mention of superheroes. It's been that way for years.
Well, now you know why. He's been lying to you. I mean, honestly, that's what I would go with. You've been lying to me for years, Dad.
And he's like, you can confide in me. And she's like, does he know about this meeting? And he's like, nah, he took off before you phoned. An old friend gave him a surprise call and invited him to lunch. John Storm of the Fantastic Five.
Don't call me Johnny.
I'm a man now. So yeah, we see Peter meeting Johnny for lunch. You want to bring up the elephant in the corner, or should I?
Go ahead, do it.
You mean Spider-Girl? I was surprised when she first showed up at the FF Museum.
Dang it.
Couldn't figure out who she was or where she came from. Then I remembered you had a daughter about the right age. Oh my lord, Johnny's been thinking about his daughter. Oh my god.
Now talk about clown Chris Hansen.
Yeah, exactly. I know how you get around Storm. Stay away from my daughter. You must feel proud. I still remember the look on Reed's face when Franklin officially joined our. I remember the look on Reed's face when he still had one.
Heyo.
Oh,
Burn.
burn. Of course, that was before the accident. That well, you know.
What a jerk.
I know. And funny to think you and I were about the same age when we started. Where is all the time gone? In a few
Old geezers.
Yeah, I resemble that. In a few short years, my son will be ready for his first costume.
No, stop putting your kids in harm's way. Let them be children.
I know. I just hope Elijah and I can handle it as well as you and Mary Jane seem to be doing.
Oh, if he only knew.
Well, my half scroll kid's ready to go.
Lord.
But yeah, May goes back to school and she's thinking, "Uh-oh, he's having a lunch with the leader of the Fantastic Five."
Furious 5.
Paranoia is all you feel now.
I can relate, but then you just put down the doobie and it's fine.
Whoa! Oh, no, it is high school.
Smoked
Experimentation.
Smoked a doobie.
Oh, look, here's May's other friend, Davita.
And Davida, a god. Oh no.
What's with you today anyway? You're just too Alanis Morissette for words.
Ironic?
Don't you think?
Is it rain on your wedding day?
I'm glad Alanis Morissette stays popular till this future time.
I know, right? Although I don't think the kids that are listening to this will get that reference. They're going to have to Google that one.
I know. Oh my lord. You riding the monthly Blaz, or is Brad Miller rocking your... Oh my god! Tom, what are you doing?
Oh my god, what is going on? I feel like I've just been thrown into a time warp. I can't.
It's basically saying, is it that time of the month, or is Brad Miller giving it to you good? It's like, what?
Well, at least they're kind of talking like how real high schoolers talk.
I guess, yeah, but... Damn, a Marvel comic? I was like...
Well, it is MCU too, so
I know,
we can get away with a little bit more.
Was this supposed to be like an all-ages book? I mean, I think they were selling these at like school book fairs, the collections for a while. It's like...
Ooh, scandalous.
I was like, wow, I forgot about that. Brad, he's an entirely different kind of problem.
Heyo, as most men are. No offense, Philip. Present company excluded.
I was going to say, Lilith doesn't think of me as a guy. Never mind.
You're part of the triplets. You're fine.
I know. Me and Ray are your older brothers. Your protective older brothers. Bad enough he barely notices you. He usually treats you like one of the guys when he does.
Until your boobs pop out more, you'll be fine.
Oh, my.
Enjoy it while it lasts, sister.
With a little effort, you might be able to fix that. And then, of course, Moose and Jimmy have to start up again.
Because they haven't had any attention. That's all. I'm just saying that is unresolved tension between those two.
But yeah, so yeah, Moose trips Jimmy, who steals all his lunch. And Moose is like, oops, don't play innocent with me, you misanthropic moron.
Whoa! Too big a word for him, buddy. You're wasting your vocabulary.
I would probably be insulted if I knew what that meant.
I wouldn't want to get at the source if I was me neither.
Then what is this? A teacher breaks up the whole thing, and Hack Mutter's cleaning up the mess and cuts himself. Goes running away out of May. Oh my gosh, it looks like Mr. Hackmutter cut himself, and Davita's like, Mr. Who?
See, only cool kids actually know the janitors. I'm just saying.
You know that old coot's name? May, don't you?
See, she's a considerate, courteous kid. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. So yeah, Hackmutter goes downstairs. So does he live in here, or does he just keep his stuff in the basement?
Probably lives there, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, so he's bleeding all over the place, and then
Cut you, bro.
and he bleeds on that medallion. Something's happening to me. Something strange and wonderful. The full page spread.
Yikes, that is creepy. I'm just saying, this is a creepy guy.
Really? That transformation's wonderful? You lost your genitals, kid. Really? That's wonderful?
He always wanted to be a Ken doll. Leave him alone. Don't kink shame.
Like, he's an old man. That's right. It just gets in the way anymore. Hey,
Oh my
if
God.
we can talk Hey.
never get that old.
Hey, if we could talk about menstruation, we could talk about this, kids. You worry too much, DeVito. You always worry too much, always fretting and fussing over everyone else. You need to chill. They tells her about her bad breath. Mm-hmm. And that's when the Dragon King punches his way out of the basement. Ooh, did I scare you? Good, it's about time you kids noticed me. Might have been able to ignore.
Now, don't end up in jail, sir.
I know. You might have been able to ignore Carlton P. Hackmutter. Again, you know he's a fancy man. He keeps throwing out his full name.
That's always a bad sign. Especially
that middle initial, yeah. But no
one could be worse, though. He could have the initial before his name, like J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh,
Burn!
Yeah. Burn! But no one can disregard and he's already named himself the Dragon King.
You don't name yourself. You let your enemy name you. Ugh. What a noob.
You think I'm a monster. When was the last time you looked in a mirror, he says.
Yeah, you selfish little twits. I totally agree. Like, I'm saying he's not wrong.
You kids are like locusts. All you do is eat, annoy people, and leave a big mess.
I mean, nothing but facts were spoken. Don't be mad at me.
He's got heat vision, too.
Heat vision's a waste. I mean, the only thing I would do with it is heat up my Hot Pockets, to be honest.
And light something else, too.
Smoked a doobie.
No. I have a pin for that.
Anyway, so May jumps into the ceiling and starts changing into her costume.
Now you know how your dad feels.
And then we see a class talking about evolution and Charles Darwin. Man still bore the indelible stamp of his lowly origin. Can anyone explain what he meant? Dragon King comes in. It means you have a class full of monkeys. What?
Damn!
Although
he just roasted y'all.
I know, especially when he's like, I'm sure chimps are friendlier and smell better.
Damn. He really hates kids. Like I don't hate kids that much.
It's like why would you get a job, I'm sure it could be a janitor somewhere else in a school.
Well,
find yourself a nice office building to clean.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, he put himself in this situation, to be honest.
Seriously, maybe he
needed the lab, so he had to work there or something. I don't know. It's a lab with low security or whatever.
He doesn't need a lab. It's all magic. There's rituals with blood, Lilith Hellfire. He's not a virgin anymore, Lilith Hellfire. He used his blood in a ritual.
Oh, there it goes. It's going to end up like Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. Great movie. You should watch it. Megan Fox is the bae.
Oh my, can Megan Fox get it?
Yeah, and she's married to my elementary school crush, Brian Austin Green. Yeah, they can both get it.
Whoa.
Fun facts about Lilith.
I just spent a really inordinate amount of time naked.
Shh. Nobody tell Rob.
I don't
know. Like I said, I relate to this villain on a personal level, so he did nothing wrong. I'm sorry.
Justice for Dragon King. But as he turns his attention to Brad, he shouldn't go after Brad. But yeah, that's when May drop kicks him in the back of the head.
It's not going to make Brad like you, sister. Don't be a pick-me.
Whoa, yeah.
Let Brad get eaten.
And she's in costume, so he doesn't even know it's her.
Exactly.
Even though she says, "Get out of here, Brad. Move it."
He's not that bright. That won't click in his head anytime soon.
Man, it's just another pretty blonde, huh?
Just saying.
They should have threw him off a bridge.
Get yourself a ginger.
The Dragon King, I recognize you. You're one of those new second generation costume vigilantes I read about. When I was growing up, I dreamed of being like Captain America Conan.
Oh, you know he's a loser. No offense.
Oh.
If Captain America's your favorite hero, or Thor, I'm judging you.
You're not getting a second date with Lilith Hellfire anyway.
And also, if you say Hulk can beat up Superman, cut it off right there. I will take my breadsticks and go.
Whoa. Oh, cut off the date. I thought you meant something else. But yeah, it says Captain America, Conan,
We're doing me now.
Oh, okay, I'll give him that.
John Carter, and Jim Kirk.
Nope. Nope. Run for the hills. These are all red flags, sister.
This is in the future. How old is this guy?
This guy's a million.
Seriously, I think he's been using rituals to keep him alive since like the 19th century. But I've had to settle.
He's turned each century's cousin, bro. Fight me.
Oh my. If you always wanted to be a hero, no one's stopping you now. Forget about it. Those dreams died long ago. After a lifetime of being disregarded and disrespected, it's time for a little payback.
I mean, I'm saying.
Uh-huh. If I can't have admiration, I'll settle for fear. This is you.
I know. Relatable.
And Jimmy calls him Godzilla, and he says, Godzilla, could you be any more obvious with your insults, punk? As he whips a piece of wall at him.
This is a great issue. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes.
I like this issue a lot.
Moose pushes Jimmy out of the way, and Moose saved Jimmy? Moose?
I told you they're gonna end up together, bro. We just never got that far.
Oh my. Oh.
If anybody's gonna pick on him, it's gonna be me.
But yeah, she webs up the Dragon King in the face, and of course
not in the face.
See, maybe Daddy should have taught you better.
Not in the face.
He blasted off with his heat vision. She just like starts throwing chairs at him.
See, heat vision does come in handy other than the heat up hot pockets.
Actually, I was hoping we could tell me your origin, which will hopefully give me a few subtle clues on how to defeat you. You really think I'm that stupid? You don't want to know.
Yeah, come on, do a little villain monologuing. Come on.
So she dives down that hole we came out of, and she sees all his statues.
Heyo.
Heyo. She's like, "Can
somebody get the High Priest of Khonshu on the line?"
Why? Because the holes? What?
He's got statues, you know.
Oh.
Spells and rituals.
Tricky Dicky.
Well, he doesn't have one, so.
Whoa. That's true. Nice collection. I'd really hate to trash it. You'll leave it alone if you know it's good for you. Need I point out you're talking to a girl wearing webs?
Rude. Said every female cosplayer that cosplays Spider-Man ever.
What do you want? You mean aside from world peace and a calorie-free burger?
What? No, nobody wants that except for vegans. Is she a vegan?
Who knows? I mean, if you're a 15-year-old girl trying to fit into a spandex costume, you might worry.
She's got that spider metabolism though, so she's fine.
True.
Have you seen Mary Jane? She's fine. Those genes are great.
But again, well, that too is that extra pressure because your mother was literally a model. It's like, come on.
But also, she's playing sports, so.
Oh, true. Yeah. If you're making,
you actually need that protein. If you had a calorie-free burger, it wouldn't. That wouldn't work. Get the cheese and the bacon.
There's a drop. But yeah, she's threatening to throw all his statues, and then when he comes at her, she tricks him into hitting the electrical main in the corner.
Oh no, not that one. Not that one.
But then the authorities eventually arrive, and they're all like, "Used to be the old school janitor." Oh, the cops like, I graduated from Midtown 8 years ago.
Only 8 years ago?
I know, seriously. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but does that guy have gray hair?
Oh, that's why he's so bitter. And that's why it looks to the past. I get it now.
What?
You know, he's like, I was born too soon. I wasn't born. Like, he's like one of those people. Oh, I missed the 50s with poodle skirts and milkshakes. Nobody's stopping you from dressing up in a poodle skirt and a milkshake.
Hell.
I prefer to not have to drink out of a colored water fountain. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an aesthetic boy. Gotcha. That all makes sense now.
And literally, you could go back in time.
And those rituals probably are draining the life out of him every time too.
Go see this nice, friendly king in Latveria. He'll let you use his time machine.
Exactly.
Might experiment on you, now you're a dragon, but
he's like, "Ooh, I always wanted a dragon."
so all the kids are talking. Jimmy tries to thank Moose, and he's like, "Don't mention it. I still think you're a worthless geek."
See, love story. Just saying.
And Brad's all, "Oh, Spider Girl knew my name." You think
and because you have a penis that won't click for the next 3 years.
Whoa!
Come on, boys and comic books are pretty stupid.
But yeah, teenage boys, man, that thing won't go down for nothing.
All the blood's rushed in the wrong head, you know?
Oh yeah. You think she's a student here? Anything's possible.
You do live in New York.
So May's all happy because, you know, Brad can't just stop talking about Spider Girl.
It's like, what are you going to do? Tell him your secret? No.
But then she goes home. Where you been? School? Are you all right?
I mean, at least she didn't lie about that.
I know. She's like, why? Oh, did you hear? You heard? Darn right we heard. It was all over the news. Spider Girl fighting some kind of dragon creature. What were you thinking?
Okay, I'm just saying, if dragon creature doesn't make you want to move, nothing will.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but there was a lot more at stake than your feelings, Dad. I don't know if Hackmudder really intended to hurt anyone or just wanted to give us a bad fright. Either way, I wasn't willing to gamble with the lives of my friends. I had a responsibility to...
How's it feel, Peter? How does it feel?
I had a responsibility.
I can't. He's like, damn it, I should have never taught her that word.
I don't want anyone to suffer because Spider-Girl failed to help when she should have.
Yeah, Dad.
No, she should have said, she wanted to save herself some headaches. She should have said responsibility on day one. I have a responsibility, Dad.
And a great power, Dad.
Exactly.
And then the floating head of guilt comes over the horizon. Both dead Uncle Bens.
What if I fail to act and you and Mom die? Come on.
Then you'd be Batman.
We always bring up Batman.
I love Batman.
He's the default. Sorry, Superman. Burn.
Who is that? The head of Warner's?
I mean, for the last 20 years, pretty much.
I mean, people complain there's 50 million Bat books, but hey, if you people would buy something other than Batman, they'd print something other than Batman.
Rest in peace, Aquaman. Rest in peace, Green Arrow. Rest in peace, Justice League, not written by Bendis.
Oh my.
Bendis.
And I'll miss you most of all, Wonder Woman. I'll miss you most of all.
Oh, Flash, don't be getting cocky once that show's over.
Yeah, with Ezra Miller as the only representation.
Grant Gustin's the only thing keeping that book alive.
Bro, I cannot find, you remember how back in the day Walmart used to have, everything Flash? Good luck finding Flash merch in Walmart. Good luck.
At least find t-shirts, man. I don't see Flash t-shirts t-shirts anymore.
I don't even see them at Spencer's anymore.
Mm-mm.
They don't even have the hats anymore. I was just like, damn.
I know.
Poor. You can always find Spider-Man merch, though. Let me tell you.
Hey, man, one thing I was saying for Disney, man, they know how to merch, man.
Well, even before that, you could always at least find a Batman shirt and a Spider-Man shirt. That you could count. Superman,
Oh, yeah.
since 2011, It's touch and go. Unless a movie's coming out, good luck finding Superman merch. Good
Oh, yeah.
Superman merch anyway.
If a store has any superhero merch, it's usually Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah, my guy actually just got in the Batman the animated series figures. I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend $100 on that.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what
It's the Red Skies one, so it's real collectible. I mean,
oh, really?
The figures are cool.
Oh my God! You know it's been in my store the last couple weeks. That's been tempting me.
What?
It's like it's like one of those big Funkos, but it's Galactus, and it comes with a little Silver Surfer.
Yes, I've seen that one.
That's been tempting me. I'm like, set them up. I'm like, oh my God! But if I buy that, I'm gonna have to buy some Fantastic Four Funkos to set around.
Some of those are really hard to find.
Yeah.
I got mine out of the Marvel Core boxes, which I think Amazon still has a few. So I have Sue Storm, I have Reed, and I have the second glow-in-the-dark Johnny Storm.
Oh.
But I cannot find a Reed Richards to save my life for a decent price.
Hmm.
I also have Doctor Doom somewhere. I think it's still in an Amazon box.
And the only thing tempering me is just like I only have so much space that can be seen on camera, so it's like.
Yeah, I like the setup you have back there.
I think I need some more lighting in front of the TV so you can see the Funkos better.
Probably dim the TV a little bit and then get like a light right above it.
Yeah, or I was thinking maybe just like a string of lights like right below them or something.
Ooh, little light strip? Yeah. I don't know. I like these issues. I relate to the villain. I think they're great. I give it a solid A-. Just saying.
Yeah.
I like the art too. The art for the Dragon King is pretty cool.
Yeah, that first one was very fun. Yeah, that's a straight up A. So should we get to issue 5?
Yes.
So yes, a returning villain. For those of you who may have never heard of this person, Venom.
Ooh, this was overkill, but okay. I'll allow it.
That is such a 90s cover though, just that you see Venom, her reflected in Venom's eyes. I'm back.
Were you ever even gone?
That just reminds me of Eric Larson. I'm back. Well, it's the future,
I know. But it's like literally you're never gone, Venom. You like show up once a year. And now you show up like every chance they get.
Yeah, because it opens up with that symbiote being imprisoned. What happened? I mean, back in the day, the Fantastic Four would take this off your hands. Now it's just in a SHIELD facility somewhere.
Yeah, Fantastic Four's got other things. They got Elijah and,
I know, but how hard is it just to lock the thing in a tube? It's like a goldfish. You just feed it once a day and,
Feed it a brain. Here you go.
I mean, go down to the butcher. Get some,
Here's a Hershey bar to hold you over. There you go.
Go to the butcher. Get like a pig brain or something. All right, because we always have to do it. Pigman, Jerry. Pigman.
Yes, the Seinfeld reference. Finally.
Oh, my Lord. We're going to have to pull the trigger and do some Seinfeld eventually for the Patreon or something.
Absolutely, we will have to do Seinfeld. Matter of fact, yes. Cancel everything. We're now Seinfeld on Patreon. We'll do a movie after Howard Stern, anything in another long boxes in boob window. We're doing Seinfeld. It's settled. Oh, and we can do Curb Your Enthusiasm after we're done with that one too.
Okay. Oh my God! You know what we need to do? We need to do another live read of that episode, The Contest.
I'm out.
I love when Kramer says he wants in, and they're like, and Jerry's like, you're going to be out before we get the check.
Yes, it's done. Somebody get Miles Manzor on the phone.
Or George Costanza.
Oh, whenever this is over, that's the first thing we could do. We'll have a game night and we'll do a live read of that Seinfeld episode. Whenever this is over.
Our hand model, Miles Manzor.
2023.
Yes. So yes, this opens up. Yeah, we see the symbiote, in one of those tubes in a SHIELD facility, and this stupid SHIELD agent just like taunting the symbiote with, "Oh, look, there's a Spider Girl now all over the newspapers."
Ugh. They don't get paid enough. I can't blame them.
I guess, but yeah, then the symbiote breaks out and attacks the guy.
You get what you deserve. deserve, man. You get what you deserve.
That's right. So, yes. Then we see the title on the next page: A Touch of Venom.
Phrasing?
Bad title. Oh, did you ever read issue 1 of Spider's Shadow yet?
Yes.
What did you think of that?
Why does it exist? I mean, it's not bad, but why does it exist? Who is this for?
I mean, again, we already got that, back in the day in the late 80s, we already got, what if the costume possessed Spider-Man? But it's like, I guess they're doing what if miniseries now?
Oh, wow. That's okay. I don't think it can carry a miniseries, but okay.
Well, it's the Spider-Man one's just the first one, but I guess they're going to do different Marvel characters, but each one's going to be a miniseries instead of just a one and done.
Okay, I mean, if they think it'll sell, I mean, I trust them with their marketing. They're the ones doing the deep dive research.
I mean, if you have enough story and you're not like dragging it out, okay. But it better be something big, merit a couple issues.
Yeah.
But I thought Peter was gonna be willing to humor May about this Spider Girl thing, but no. Once again, he's throwing her costume in the trash.
She'll just sew her own, dummy.
I don't care if you are a teenager. Your mother and I aren't going to sit back and allow you to put your life at risk. You're through being Spider Girl,
bro. We've been through this. Stop it.
And again, she's like, "Well, but Daddy, how could I ever live with myself if someone is hurt because I failed to act?" Again, trying to hit him. Again, trying to hit him right in the face with that responsibility.
It's like, bro, girl's gonna do what girl's gonna do.
He hit him right in the face with that sack.
That's not your problem. You're only a child, and the world doesn't need another costume, Tira.
I mean, he's not wrong on that one either, but
again, he's calling her a child. It's like, well, what were you doing at this age? Again, what were you doing at this age, Peter?
Yeah, weren't you a teenager as well, sir? And you had poor Aunt May. You probably gave her a heart attack every night.
You were fighting commie spies, face-changing commie spies, and old men in wings. In a fancy man with multiple arms. You were vacuuming up sand criminals. Don't give me that attitude.
I'm just saying the hypocrisy just sucks.
I love she's just like, I inherited your spider-like abilities and with great power. And he's like, don't even go there. I'm not falling for that old cliche. It only took me a couple decades, but I'm not falling for that old cliche.
Finally.
I know. But she leaves the house. That's not how you answer your mother. All right, I'm off to basketball practice, unless that's also forbidden.
I mean, basically at this point, you're grounded until we move. I
I
mean,
know.
if you really wanted to stop being a superhero, just move, bro. That's the answer you're looking for.
But then Mary Jane, I don't want to contradict you in front of her, Peter, but you didn't even give her a chance to explain her feelings. I thought you agreed with me. I do.
No, she don't. She doesn't think you're right. She thinks you're being a sexist.
Exactly. So then she walked down the street thinking how she was, just a few weeks ago, she was an average teenager.
Teenager.
And then her father used to be the original Spider-Man. Again, giving us the quickie origin until a battle with a supervillain.
In case you missed the first 4 issues.
Yes. I love we don't even name Norman. It's just like, yeah, he lost his some supervillain. Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it, bro.
I know. But she calls out Phil Urich as the Green Goblin, but not Norman.
Like, that is some shade. That's writer shade right there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, Norman is twisting in not his grave, but under some blonde somewhere. He's got a type.
Nice. I'm here for it.
He's got a type. Young blondes who are very aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
You're at a crossroads, May. Do you obey your parents and hang up your webs, or
Or there's really no other choice.
I know. And then Peter and Mary Jane are still talking about it. You want her to continue this madness? And she's like, you're missing the point, Peter. I hate the very idea of it. Just like I hated when you were Spider-Man.
Yeah. Suck on that.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Lord. We raised her to have a good sense of responsibility. Take a
He's
drink.
like, not you too, woman.
Take a drink, Will.
Yes.
But the danger, you might be able to lessen it by giving her the benefit of your experience. Exactly.
Like, you're going to have her out there willy-nilly with no instruction? Like, use your head, bro.
I know she's almost a grown woman, but May doesn't understand the true cost of playing hero. I think she probably heard the story every 2 seconds, especially now that you're Spider-Man. I lost a leg.
So what? I mean, you're living in the future. You really could have a replacement leg if you wanted.
Exactly. I think the Fantastic Four or 5 do that eventually. I have a responsibility to protect her from suffering the same fate or worse.
Oh, man, I'm going to be so drunk listening back to this, bro.
I know. So, yeah, Peter says he's going to go out and look for May.
It's going to be May.
Oh, that's right. We're recording this on May 1st, too.
Nice.
Love you, honey.
Sorry, Danielle.
But yeah, Peter says he's going to go look for May and Mary Jane. So what does Mary Jane say? She says, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan, Jane.
Never gets old. I'm sorry.
So he's walking around the neighborhood with that cane, and then all of a sudden, what's popping out of the shadows?
Is that a tongue? Is that a sentient tongue?
Whoa! There's the drop. There's the drop.
If you need a cleaner version, let me know.
Is that a sentient what?
Is that a sentient tongue? Coming out of the bush? Oh no!
You hit him right in the face with that sack. I don't feel like they went in deep enough.
It's Spider-Man. Rob will never hear this. It's not enough said. It's fine.
Oh my! It's not Doctor Who or the Supernatural. He'll never hear it. So May's been walking around for an hour, but then she comes across her father's leg. Then all of a sudden she gets attacked.
She wasn't ready for this. That's all I know.
Whoa, tentacle-like spears are spiking towards me.
I don't think those are tentacles.
I mean, I wouldn't be scared, but you know.
Oh my! Lilith Hellfire can take them tentacles, man.
Smash it. All right, I'll take it.
Oh my lord. But why? The better to kill you with, my dear.
He doesn't want to kill you. He wants you to join him.
Who are you? In times past with our
Although Gwen and Venom, much better. Much better.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Oh no, that was Carnage, was it? No, she did both.
In times past with our true host, we were known as Venom. But now, thanks to our new edition, we like the irony of being called Spider Venom. Because look, he's wearing a variation of Spider-Man's costume. Why so surprised, May? We thought you'd be pleased. How do you know my name? Do you really want us to state the obvious?
I guess you're gonna have to. She's not that bright, apparently. She is half Parker, after all.
And Daddy knows best, as the symbiote shows her Peter's face. And then which freezes her up, and just enough for beautiful.
Good old right cross.
The expression on your face was almost worth all the years we spent in prison.
Wouldn't you want a younger, stronger body, though?
I know. Don't you think you'd be trying to take May instead of Peter?
Exactly. She doesn't know its weakness.
Because
she's younger. She has those hormones. I'm just saying.
Because I mean, even by the time the symbiote originally was on Peter, I mean, he was out of high school. I mean, come on.
And he was still kind of a hard time getting, away from that.
I know. So it's like now, it's like, yeah, go for the teenager. Torturing you could be far more gratifying. It will also provide our current host with some wonderful memories if he should manage to free himself.
See, no. Get the daughter to kill the father. That's how you do it.
Oh my. Give our
And then Peter has to like fret about his daughter, that whole thing.
Exactly. Give our warmest regards to your mother, dear child. Oh my lord, even the aliens want Mary Jane.
I mean, she's a ginger. What do you want from her? She can't help it. It's science.
Well, I guess he's always shown an interest in Mary. That symbiote's always shown an interest in Mary Jane.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Tell her that she too can eventually expect a visit.
Ooh, Venom just said Mary Jane can get it.
we always thought it was Eddie, but no, it was that symbiote. That symbiote is thirsty for it, bro.
I'm gonna need to see that in Venom 2. I'm just saying.
Oh my. Oh my. But yeah, the symbiote is thirsty for it.
Get there from all sides.
Literally. So May runs home. Mom, I need you to tell me everything about Venom.
She's like, why did you say that name?
Oh my. Still, please don't tell me that horrible creature. We have no time for hysterics, Mom. Oh, she should have slapped her. We don't have time for hysterics, mother.
Calm down, woman.
I need a backstory and fast. Mary Jane basically tells her, yes, your dad found what was he thought was a new
Here's the sonic gun that we keep just in case.
Go see your Uncle Johnny for the sonic gun. Make sure you tell him you're underage.
Poor Johnny. We're not gonna sully his good name.
I know. But yes, Peter got a costume. He thought it was a living creature, an alien symbiote. After being rejected by Peter, it eventually bonded with a very disturbed individual named Eddie Brock. He liked to lift weights a lot. For reasons that don't really matter now, Venom hated your father and kept trying to kill Spider-Man.
Well, rejection's a son of a, rejection hurts, man.
It possesses all Peter's powers and it can morph its appearance, but it's vulnerable to high-frequency sounds. Again, Mary Jane's smart. She's like, well, if Venom's back, you should alert the Fantastic Five. And May, fine.
This isn't going to be a team-up issue. Sorry, buddy.
May's like, fine, you do that. Me, I'm taking a different path as she puts on that trash costume.
Stubborn like a Parker.
Your father, you know how your father feels about that get up. Trust me, it's a lot more stylish than the outfit that's now wearing him.
Ooh, burn.
What Mary Jane just getting it? She's like, you mean, oh God. I'll find a way to save him. I will.
She's like, nah, I think me and Mom will be better off without Dad.
What
would everybody have done if she just let Peter do it? Then she becomes the villain.
How much responsibility do I have now, Dad?
You sure you don't want me to save you? You sure? Okay.
So yeah, May.
He's like, it's okay. I'll come back as a floating head of guilt. It'll be fine.
Oh my. May swings off to Phil Perich.
Off.
What?
She whips her way downtown.
But no, she's she's looking for his lunatic laugh.
Excuse me, I resemble that remark.
I have a hunch Venom is making up for lost time as he's dangling guys off bridges.
Swear to me! Oh wait, wrong guy in black dangling people off buildings.
That's right. Don't insult Ray. That's not Batman.
I love Batman.
Burn.
Oh my lord! But yes, why is he dangling this guy off the bridge? Because he littered.
What's this? An LA cop?
Oh my! And that's why obsessively compulsive is highlighted in your bio, May says. So yeah, May saves the guy and Venom, disobedient child. We knew you couldn't be trusted.
Duh.
You were stubborn and defiant. It must be punished.
Gives her a spanking. Well, that's not what I was expecting.
Oh my!
Oh, now I have to write the fanfic. Sorry. Let me write this down really quick.
I don't know. Get Peter out of that suit first. So yes, they're fighting. It was our desire to nurture and protect you from monsters like us. You see, even like nice in theory, bad in practice.
Don't you feel like Venom was too soon at issue 5? I feel like it was more fitting for issue 10.
I think, what was it? I think they didn't know if they were going to get past issue, was it maybe 12 maybe? So I think they were just like throwing out all the stops now just in case they didn't get past 12.
It's just like, oh, this is way too soon. It doesn't feel right, bro.
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, like it feels very haphazard.
I think they were scrambling trying to get more life, so they were like, okay, let's
True, but think about it. If they really had known that this was going to be issue 5, wouldn't they have like previewed it in the last issue? That's all that I'm saying.
maybe unless they were going by the
They
state.
might have been written out of sequence, probably.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because they would hype Venom like a mug if they had known that this was going to be after that. So.
And the ending of 4 and the beginning of 5 just seemed really
Random.
Yeah, unbalanced to me. So yeah, you should have listened to Daddy. You don't have the right stuff to be a hero. You aren't worthy of our webs.
Misogynist.
Misogynist, alien trash. Burn.
And that's why Carnage is better. Just saying.
At least he's honest. Oh, that's when Phil gives him the lunatic laugh.
They wish they could have a villain as iconic as Joker. They wish.
That noise is really beginning to annoy us. Not only does it cause us profound pain, but we hate being laughed at. As Venom throws a card, Phil. That's when May gets mad. Starts punching and kicking. You are Psycho City.
Understatement.
He's like, you think our methods are harsh, but it's only because of Spider-Man, and you have the nerve to blame my father. We were innocent also until he ruined our lives and allowed us to be separated from our beloved Eddie.
Aww.
Aww.
Aww. Somebody actually did love Eddie.
We were forced to suffer alone and in prison after Brock's death, but we will have revenge. Man, those two couldn't go to prison together.
It's in his prison purse.
Mm-hmm.
By his own hands, Spider-Man will now lose his precious daughter. And then she says, kiss my web-covered fist.
I like that.
You may not be as innocent or helpless as we were led to believe, but we will still peel the skin from your skull and devour your...
Well, that escalated quickly.
So 90s. But no, Phil's okay, and he's hitting him with another lunatic laugh. And the symbiote just like melts off Peter. We were careless, and the agony is tearing us apart. So yeah, they free Peter. Your Parkers aren't the only ones who know how to duck and roll. Good Lord. So yeah, May takes Peter home. Phil York saved you, sweet and soft-spoken Phil.
Aw. Phils have something in common.
That's effing right.
You only get the real Phil on long boxes and boot windows. See,
That's right. But May's like, yeah, I hate to spoil this mushy moment, but that's my spider deal. I think Mary Jane's ready to talk about this Peter spider deal. And she's like, she says to Peter, I'm sure I trust after tonight you're ready to reconsider. On the contrary, I'm even more against it. Monsters like Venom are precisely the reason why I can't allow you to continue as Spider-Girl. You might have been killed if it hadn't been for Phil.
Oh, this is such misogyny. I'm sorry. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you.
I should have a long talk with Phil. We never should have encouraged you. By the way, you throw a mean punch. And then, yeah, Peter kind of is like in a roundabout way trying to tell Phil not to train her, but Phil takes it the wrong way and thinks, oh, he wants me to train her. Okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, we see the issue ends with Phil agreeing to train May, and symbiote's still alive and seething in that tank.
Gotta get rid of that thing once and for all. I'm just saying.
I know. Well, it starts barely moving because everyone thinks it's just like a harmless goo now, but the goo is never harmless, is it, Lilith Hellfire?
Nope. Destroy it all. That's what I say.
Hey! All right. So, what did you think of this one?
This issue is a solid C+. Like I said, I just feel like the appearance of Venom was too soon. It just felt random.
Yeah, like I said,
not the best Venom appearance.
I think through the whole series, it was like a constant fight to keep getting more issues. So.
Yeah, I see that, but it shows. This issue shows.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, if nothing else, maybe next year we'll have to do more May Day in May.
Yeah, I like that. We can make it a tradition. You got it, buddy.
Because what is it? I think around issue 12.
Can we do Spectacular though next year?
Okay.
Spider-Girl? Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'd like to start. I like those better.
Those are like the last. Those are like the last ones.
Yeah. It feels more fleshed out because, it's like the third or fourth iteration, and they have a lot of fun with it.
I was going to say.
The art is absolutely stunning in those books.
Yeah, we can jump around more, but I was going to say you don't want to do like, was it around issue 12 where she has like a time trap? She time travels and has an adventure with teenage Peter.
Yeah, that's a good one. You can put that on the list.
Or I was even thinking maybe like toward the end of this series because we get Hobgoblin.
Oh, we could also, or we could do 17 where what's his face comes back.
Oh yeah.
That's a much better square off, I think.
Oh, or we save the Hobgoblin issues for next year's Gobble one.
Oh yes.
All right.
Ooh, I didn't know that was exclusive. Let's take that. Sorry, shopping for Funkos.
She's getting bored, kids.
No, I just have to make sure that it gets pre-ordered because they'll sell out pretty fast.
Oh my!
It was the Falcon.
You see
the Amazon exclusive one.
Oh, look who's all on board with the Falcon and Winter Soldier train now.
No. Just the merch. I gotta support Black heroes.
Oh, did you see it? It looked like there's like two Sam Wilsons. There's one like with the wings and one without the wing.
Yep.
Okay. Did you get both?
No. I like the one with the wings way better.
Yes. I think I saw both of them. Do they have a Zemo one?
That'll probably come out later and it'll be like $90 on eBay.
With the mask, yeah. But yeah, see that shelf above her head, kids? That's soon to be full of Funkos.
Actually, at the second one, I did start arranging my Funkos.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be DC, Disney, or Marvel. I don't know.
Well, if you're going to stay there, you need another shelf like behind you, too.
Oh, this is probably going to be the picture wall. Or
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Nice big poster or something. There you go.
Haven't decided yet. I don't even know that I like the office like this, to be honest.
Oh my. All right.
It's like the third time I've changed the office. So.
I know.
If you're keeping count, kids.
She keeps changing position, changing the office.
Just call me Ariana Grande. Changing positions.
Oh my.
On that note, we should go before we get canceled.
Yes. Email us if you want to talk about Ariana Grande's position. All right, so kids, next week, as you're hearing this, next week will be another, well, it's the end of the month, so it'll be another Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest.
Scarlet Pimps!
Web of Spider-Man 128, Amazing Spider-Man 405, Spider-Man 62, and Spider-Man Unlimited 10. Yeah, me, Ray, and hopefully Matt Kona if his, well, we'll see if that baby comes.
3/4 of the Dad Squad.
Yeah. Oh my Lord, and I just found out it's going to be a girl. Kona's having a girl.
Name her May.
Oh.
Middle name May.
May. So join us next week for Scarlet Spider, and then come back in June. I think we already announced this, but first week will be Amazing Spider-Man 247 and 248. And then the rest of the month, Lilith and I will be doing the Atlantis Attacks annuals.
Because Phil likes to have fun at everyone's expense. It's fine.
Lilith is like, Eclipso is one thing, but this crossover is all wet.
Not in a good way.
Oh, hell! Nobody tell Rob. And then, after the Atlantis Attacks, another Scarlet Spider with this Time Bomb storyline from Spectacular Spider-Man 228 and Web 129.
Ooh, now that I can get behind.
Hello. Yes, and then of course July will be our Black Widow month, so a bunch of Marvel team-up issues.
Too bad we already did the Punisher story.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to talk Spider-Man and Black Widow with Mr. D.G. Chichester in July, if he's okay with that.
Nice.
So, yes, and we'll be doing some Black Widow over on Daredevil.
Arachnid versus Arachnid.
Hello. All right, so yes, plenty of good stuff. Don't let Lilith Hellfire tell you otherwise. Plenty of good stuff coming. So email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all of our various social medias for all of our shows. Links to this YouTube channel so you can see all of Lilith Hellfire's shelves. Links to the Patreon where more and more is coming. Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our movie reviews.
Our MTV Cribs for Superheroes. I forgot about that.
God, that's going to be a 24/7 job. Patreon, jeez. So yeah,
we need more viewers.
That's right. Give us viewers and we'll give you more content. So yes, go subscribe to the Patreon. Get some merch.
I had my t-shirt on last night and the cup, but I just have the cup today.
Yes. So find links to all of that at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some headphones. You can always use headphones for your podcast, audiobooks.
That's right.
I guess music if you're into that.
Surround yourself constantly with a high frequency sound in HD with Tweaked Audio.
Keep them away.
That's right. And be better than the spiders and go hunt a killer.
Michelle Gray definitely could still use your guys' help. It's an escape room in a box. Great date night. Great solo activity. You really can't go wrong with a subscription to Hunt a Killer. And we do have a handy dandy coupon code of Southgate for both Tweaked Audio and to Hunt a Killer.
Yeah.
If none of that tickles your fancy, we have a lot more in store too. What else you got for the kids?
Well, go pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback, audio coming soon. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting from the experts. And that Rob Southgate.
Rob Southgate. Third best Southgate.
Hello.
Yeah, where's Molly's chapter? She better be in the second book.
That's true. So yes, go pick that up on Amazon. When you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help
Matter
us.
of fact, let me put this on Facebook.
What?
I'm like, is Molly in the second book?
Okay, yeah, do it. So yeah, use the link for Amazon and yes, help us support this show, the network, and that man who mutters under his breath at the kids, Rob at Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom.
What did you say?
Why did your eye drift over to my box? Mark my words.
All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
If you want to flip your way downtown on the interwebs with me, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69, and on the gram at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh.
I'm thirsty for it, bro. Bye, Felicia.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
Do love the ticks and the tucks.
That's right. Social media queen. All right, kids. Again, next week, Scarlet Spider, Scarlet Kids.
Sausage!
And join us again in June for Spider-Man 247 248. But until then, swing on back.